I'm Joy Bender. I'm the owner here at Mountain State Wireless. We are the only locally owned AT&T authorized retailer in the area. We've been here for almost 4 years. My husband and I own the store, Herky Bender, and if you stop in, you're sure to catch one of us at any time. This is the new Apple iPhone 5S. This is the newest model out by Apple. And one of the great features of this phone is the fact that you can unlock it by using your fingerprint. Okay, so you can unlock your screen by simply placing your thumb over the home button and your screen will be unlocked. On your home screen, you have several icons which are all movable, which means you can move them from one screen to another. Standard icons at the bottom are phone, mail, Safari, which is your browser, and your music. The messaging button is right here, and it's super easy to message with. It has threaded messaging, so you can see your past conversations. And to message, you just click in the text box. You can type this way, or you can turn it sideways and have a larger keyboard. And as you can see, there are many apps which for your lifestyle or for games or for utilities or to make things easier. Passbook is where you keep all of your reservations, train, movies. You can also keep gift cards here, for example, Home Depot. You can also keep, if you have a flight coming up, that would be your boarding pass. All in all, I think this is a great phone. It's very popular. The price point is mediocre at $199 on a 2-year contract. This one is new to the Samsung family. This is the 3rd version, though, of this phone. One of the neat things about this phone is it has a stylus, which is super for writing. You can write yourself a post-it simply by tapping there. And then you could write yourself a note and save it. You could also convert it to text. If you wanted to write something quickly to someone, you could pick up a post-it note, write it out in handwriting, and click convert, and it'll send it to a text. So from the home screen, which is here, you can see, just like most phones, it has several icons on the front, and these are all movable. Calendar, phone, contacts, Internet Explorer, and it's super fast. This is the no texting while driving campaign that we're asking everyone to take the pledge to where you commit to not texting while you're driving. This is a popular phone. Price point's at $299 on a 2-year contract, and we sell several of them. This is the 4th version of this phone. This is the newest version. The price point on this is $199. It's a lot like the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. This would be maybe the little sister to that phone. A lot of the menus look alike, just a smaller screen. Same basic ideas with the camera, the apps. Of course, this one does not use a stylus. Messaging is threaded, which is nice to review. Same deal with the keyboard. You can type this way or turn it on the side and be able to type with a larger keyboard. This phone is very popular right now, the price point being at $199, so it's rivaling the iPhone. And if you're an Android fan, this is definitely the phone to get, unless you want to spend a little bit more money and get its big sister, the Note 3. So this is the new LG G2. The price point on this is $99, which is a great value. The phone itself has a 13 megapixel camera, and it also has 32 gigabytes of available storage, which is huge, especially for the price point. So this is an Android. It's similar to the Androids we've profiled, What I like about this phone is on the back, here's your volume button and here's your power button, which is super nice. Here's your camera. So on the front, if you were taking a picture of yourself this way, it would be simple to hit the button rather than to have half of your arm into the front picture. And as you can see, the camera takes great pictures and video. This is a video that was shot using this camera on this phone. Amazing, especially for the price point. So if you're looking for a budget priced Android with great hardware and a super camera, I would go with the LG G2. This is the Nokia Lumia 1520. 6-inch display, which is super nice. And it also has something that's unheard of, which is a 20 megapixel camera. So this is a Windows-based phone. It works a lot like your computer, but again with that great camera. This is the home screen, and they're tiles. Instead of little icons on the Android or the iPhone, you have tiles which are movable. So for instance, if you wanted to go to your calendar, you would just hit that. If you wanted to add an appointment, you would hit the plus button. It works a lot like Outlook. So anyone that's comfortable with a PC should be very comfortable with this phone. So here's the camera, and you can pinch to zoom just by rolling in with your fingers and rolling out. You can also use the front-facing camera. You can have shutter delay, bracketing, and you go into all kinds of settings. There's a video camera on here as well. 20 megapixels is great. You could pretty much carry this as your phone and your camera on vacation. There is a app world on this phone. It's much like the iTunes or App Store on a Android or iPhone. They're starting to come along now with some great apps and really be able to rival with the Android and the Apple. As you can see, the screen is huge and amazing. Very clear. This phone, again, the price point on it is $199 in competition with the S4 and also the iPhone 5S. This is very easy to use, super easy for those that already are familiar with a PC. And it'd be a great phone for someone going from a basic phone stepping into a smartphone if they know how to use a computer.